Okay, so this is our demo for our final project for CS411. And we built a website about movie recommendations and movie reviews. So let me first show you the basic functions. So this is the main page of the website. As you can see, there are many movies sorted by genres, and also there's recommendations, and you can type in, like, click one of the movies. There's a brief description of the movie, and there are all the information about the movie. Okay, so and it is collected by a crawler program. So if you click the login, and you can actually register for account. So let's see. Okay, I'll just use Wilson. The same for the password. Interesting. Okay. I'll just type whatever. Maybe random things. Okay, let's do the register. And now we come back to login. So if I log in here, when I come back, as you can see, we are logging as Wilson. So let's just try to log in with a different account. That is an account that I made before the demo. So this is the basic functions, and also it supports search function. If let's say one movie. Godfather. Okay, so it search for the movie for you. Let's try one more time. Deadpool. Okay, great. So here comes our first advanced functions. As you can see, I'm logging as Batman account, and every time I click one of the movies, I goes to the movie introduction page, right? So our first advanced function is a recommendation algorithm that will recommend movies for the user. Every time a user enters our main page, the algorithm runs and fills the main page with different movies. As you can see, after I go back to the main page, the movie actually changes, like the list of movies. Here, let's go to this. And I can also change the, use the algorithm by clicking this button. And the algorithm will run. As you can see, the movies are different. So essentially, the algorithm has two parts. The first part will recommend 12 movies to the users based on the user's favorites and history. Like whenever I click into the movies, or I click this button and I go back, it will recommend movies. At the same time, it will try to avoid the user's recent history to make sure the user get new movies. If I'm right, the last time I clicked now it's Avengers, and you can now see from here because the algorithm tries to avoid the old movies. Okay, so that's the first part of the first advanced function. The second part is a genre recommendation based on the user's history and favorites. So it will recommend 6 different genres for the user. As you can see, there are thrillers, science fictions, adventures, romance. So also 5 of them will be the genres that the user likes, and the other 1 will be a random genre. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but let's see. Go to adventure. Oh, this is my favorite. Interstellar. Okay, and you can see we have the different movies here, right? And also, I think the sequence of the genres also changed. It also changed. Like, so now it's science fiction and then thrillers, drama. I'm picking one of these. Go back. So it's like drama, romance, adventures, action. So it's different. And also, the movies are different. Let's try it one more time. Actions, and let's go. Okay, I'm Batman, so Batman Furies. Yes, I already did that. And another Batman's action, good. And let's see. So I think the movies are sorted also sorted by the scores. That's why I always get the movies with high scores higher than 8.6. I think that is the standard we're using. Okay, so this is the first algorithm, like advanced functions that we use with the data we have in our database. It's like we have some sort of calculation, and the algorithm will count the number that the user enters the movie page, and will also calculate like if the user hit the favorite button and try to recalculate, reposition all the movies on the main page. Okay. Okay, so this is the first advanced feature. So what is second advanced feature? So as you can see, if I click one of the movies, there's another button here, right? So if two users of the website, two accounts of the websites, like this, the same movie at the same time, and one of them click this button, it will send the email to the other person. So maybe one day, oh, it also sends another person. Okay, great. So maybe one day they can go to the same cinema and watch the movie together, share the movie. Yeah, so this is also like a social application, right? I think that function is implemented in PHP, and it will search the whole database of the user accounts and try to uh, find the recommended friends for the user. So and also if I'm clicking like a very maybe a very old movie that no one sees, I think this one maybe I don't even know. Okay, 2004. Okay. Oh, there's actually a user watching this. Okay. So let's try another one. Let's try some movies that no one watched. I don't know. This one. I don't know. Interesting. So no one is watching this movie. Okay. So these are two advanced features we implemented, and that's it. This is all the functions and infos about my um, CS411 course and our project. Thanks for watching.